may not be hitting the numbers you want to hit or the exact park, but if you're just consistent and you get that ingrained into who you are, with consistency, anything and everything is possible. Yeah. What's good, everybody? Back with another video. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's a little past 1700, and hopefully you have progressed today. Hopefully you're continuously doing things to make yourself better. All right. No matter how minute, no matter how slow, long as you're consistent and steady, you will arrive. See, resistance is proof you're moving in the right direction. All right. Resistance is proof you're moving in the right direction for the simple fact of if it was easy, everybody could do it. All right. If it was easy and you had no friction and it was essentially effortless, for one, you really wouldn't care about it that much of whatever it is you're trying to do. But then two, it wouldn't affect you how it's supposed to. See, I say you grow through what you go through so prevalently for a reason, because that's right what it is. You learn things about the challenges and the obstacles faced when you have resistance in front of you. You don't learn them no other way in life. No other way, okay? Because see, resistance, it doesn't show up when you're staying comfortable. It shows up when you're doing the hard work, when you're doing the things that you, quite frankly, don't want to do. You still find a way to get her done, okay? And every levels comes with a new level of resistance. Every level, as you continuously grow, has its new level of resistance. Like over this week, it's a number of different obstacles I had to face, or ones that I identified where I passed that point and I understand what's happening. Yet now that I have a new challenge, once I figure this out, it's just going to keep rising. The bar never stops climbing. All right. You just consistently have to get better and look at this thing in life known as resistance or friction or struggle as a point of opportunity to grow, all right, from going through something or a situation. Now, a question I want to ask everybody, drop it in the comment section, is what are you avoiding right now because it's uncomfortable? All right, let me know for sure. All right. Now, your biggest opponent usually in your mind is a combination of a few things, either between self-doubt, overthinking, comparing yourself to others, or usually waiting until you feel ready. But the kicker of all four of those is they don't go unless you do. You won't never find out the things that are more challenging compared to others that are not until you go do the thing, until you push past the resistance, all right, that might be fogging your view for whatever direction you're looking towards and eventually want to attain. All right. Now, with motivation, it also disappears. Systems, though, will keep you going. Saying that, one thing to weather the storm when it comes to resistance is having some type of system in place. Like, think about it. Think about it. When you wake up, you do what probably? You have a morning routine. You might go brush your teeth, do your face. You might shower when you first wake up. You might go out into the kitchen, get you something to drink. You might go walk outside. You might open a book up, shoot. You might start doom scrolling. But no matter what, you have a system that you're doing something and you don't even know it, but it's unconsciously happening. Now, say if you got intentional with that system and do it where it allows you to start your day off ahead by being ultra productive off the muscle. All right. And every single day is a decision that you need to make that, yo, I got to handle X, Y, and Z, because the only person who's going to make me or allow me to be in a better, that's going to allow me to be in a better situation is me. All right. See, some days you're not going to feel like filming or you're not going to feel like interacting with a lot of people. Some days you're going to be low. You're going to have that, just a low energy, but you got to figure out a way to get that up. You got to get high energy all the time. High energy is another hack to life. From reading all these books, listening to all these like overachievers who actually don't do more, but they think and they take smarter actions. They all have high energy when they're in that environment, when they're in that space. You need to get high energy, and some days nothing will seem that is going to work out. Yet, if you have high energy, you'll still continuously to weather the storm of resistance. Um, but no matter how challenging, how cringe it may feel, because like, look at me. If you look at all my videos, I've been doing a talking head for a while now. And when I look at some videos, I'm like, dang, it's cringe. But I understand fully that one day it's not. One day, what started off just talking to just the camera gonna turn into probably talking to who knows how many, hundreds, all right, maybe thousands, who knows, all right. But what is consistent across all people's journey is staying consistent, because the consistency is what compounds, all right. The consistency. Yeah, you may not be hitting the numbers you want to hit or the exact park, but if you're just consistent and you get that ingrained into who you are, with consistency, anything and everything is possible. See, when it comes to this resistance, I need y'all to get something through your noggin. It took me a long time to get here. Every setback teaches you something if you let it. Every single setback in life, no matter how violent or how passive it may be, a setback is still a setback. It's slowing you down from maybe the pace you're at or whichever way you're going. But everyone teaches you a lesson. All right. Everyone teaches you something that if you allow it or you look at it from that perspective, like, what did I learn from this? How can I be better? How did I get to this point? All right. How could I have avoided it? How could it went a different way? When you start asking yourself these intentional questions, guess what? You're going to get intentional answers. And now you just got to apply them. Okay. Now, your future is built by born days. This is part of growth that comes with resistance, or that is all about resistance. And your future is literally built over doing the same monotonous things day in, day out, just trying to figure out a way to get better, get better, get better, get better, get better. Like for me, something I personally struggle with is it seems like I may be doing too much. And I've minimized the amount of workload I've had in the past. Like it's at a fraction. It was probably up to like 8. I do 3 things, all right, when it comes to content creation. Yet my future will only be as bright as I know one day it will, is by continuously living in these boring days, living in these monotonous, filled, progressive days, productive days. And the real sauce of it all is, how can I get better? The real sauce of it all is not quitting, because only guarantee that comes with quitting, y'all, is knowing you'll never arrive. Now, that can be in a sense of from editing to studying, to going to the gym, all right, waking up early or at the same time every day, which is a big challenge too. One day I might wake up at 4, another day I might wake up at 8. You know what I'm saying? Another point is you really can't negotiate with resistance. I think a great telltale sign when you know you're progressing is when resistance arrives, when you're getting overwhelmed, when you're getting confused. That's how you know resistance is here and you have now another opportunity to grow, to learn. All right. And you can do 2 things. You can either allow the resistance to stop you and you do nothing, or just go back into whatever it is comfortable, or you can get uncomfortable and grow and push through that adversity, push through that resistance to then meet your new level of resistance. All right. But it always got a little, saying, coming down with something. What the heck? But it always comes down to decision and sacrifices. I say it a million times. Whatever you decided, the opposite become the sacrifices, and you've got to live with it. All right. You, nobody else. All right. So knowing that, you cannot negotiate with the resistance. You cannot negotiate with anything less than what you've set out as a standard from day one. You got to see it through, because that too, seeing it through, is going to give you another level of strength that you'll probably need in the future. All right. So overall, resistance isn't trying to stop you because you're weak. Resistance shows up because you're becoming someone your old habits can't recognize. All right. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're casting a vote for the person you're trying to become. All right. So keep going. The life you're chasing is waiting on the other side of resistance. All right. And now it's Sunday. Good time kicking it with y'all on this topic of resistance. And I can't wait to see how you continuously progress, and definitely appreciate y'all tuning in on another video as we're still on that great road to 1,000 subs.